Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's STEAM. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an engineering challenge of building our own nest. Now, the reason I got this idea is because I have some bird feeders in my front yard and in my backyard, and I've been seeing a lot of birds gathering around. And I actually saw a bird building a nest with its family over by the bushes and over by the tree in front of my house. So I thought it would be a great idea to try to build a nest of my own. Now you can do this at home as well. We can use materials that can be found outside, or if you're unable to find some things outside, you can also find some things at home that you can try and build your nest. So to get started, you're going to want to find a few things. So the next time you're outside or going for a walk, you can try to find these materials. So I have some twigs that I found on the ground. I also have some grass clippings, just like that. And I also have some greenery that my son and I also found on the ground while we were going for our walk. Now, some items that I have at home that you can try to find if you're unable to find some materials from outdoors are some Legos. I have some Legos here. I thought I would bring some Play-Doh and see what kind of nest we could build with some Play-Doh. I also thought, birds probably want soft material and soft landings. So I was trying to find some feathers outside. I was unable to find some feathers on the ground, but inside I have some yarn. So you can find some soft materials like some yarn, and you can bring that as well. And I also have a plastic Easter egg. If you have some of these Easter eggs lying around, you can have your children see if your nest will work with the little eggs that you have. Now, this is also a great way to add in some numeracy and learning about math to build this nest. But let's get started. So, what is the first thing that I want to build a home for my birds? I think since most birds live in trees and inside bushes, I'm going to start off with some branches and twigs. So I'm going to start off over here and put this on the table like so. I have some small twigs. If you have some big ones, I'm just looking over here because I have this big one. Look how big this is. Now, my friends, if you're able to find big twigs or small ones, if you have a ruler or a measuring tape, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to measure to see how long the branch or twig is. So let's see how long this twig is. Let's start from the top and all the way to the bottom. Do you see what number? Oops, let me see here. Let me put it up close. Do you see that number over here? What number do you see? I see the number 1 and the number 5. So that means it is 15 inches long. Do you think we can use this as part of the nest? I think so. So let's see. Part of the challenge is to see how well we can build this nest and let's see how tall we can build this nest. So let me start this off at the bottom. Let me add a few more branches over here. Oh, this is a big one that we found in the park while we were walking through the park. I'm gonna put this right over here. Now, I think I'm going to add some grass because I think that's what's going to make the nest nice and soft for our birds. Are you going to try building a nest at home as well? Let's see if I see any of my friends out there with my binoculars. I see my friend Sarah And my friend Claire, are you going to try to build a nest as well? Okay, so let me continue. Let us put some of our greenery and let's put that on top of the nest. Now, I think it's time to see how many blocks tall we've made our nest so far. So if you have some Legos or some building blocks, you can count along with your child and see how tall you can build your nest. So this is a great way to add in numeracy with your child and practicing counting. So let's see, I have one block, we'll put this at the bottom, and my highest point of the branch is all the way up here. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. You can use anything you have at home. I have these wooden spool blocks, so let's keep counting. 4, 5, 6. Can you show me 6 on your hands? Is that 6? 7. Let's see how tall we are. Or have we reached as tall as this branch over here? Not quite yet. 8, 9. Oh no, I think I'm going to run out of blocks. 10. Uh-oh. Is it going to fall over? 11. How many blocks do you think it's going to take me? 12. 13. I don't know if this is going to stay up. Let's see. 14. Oh no, it fell. Well, we got up to 14 blocks and we still didn't get the height of the nest. So let's see if we can keep building. Okay, I'm gonna add some more twigs. What else do you think the birds would like for their nest? Shall we add some of this soft yarn to make our nest soft for the birds? I think so. Let's place this on top. Boys and girls, what color do you see of this yarn? What color do you see? So let's put this on top of the nest. That'll be nice and soft. I'm going to move my blocks over here so you can see better. All right. Now, if you don't have any natural items from outside, you can use your indoor items that you might have. Do you think we should add some Play-Doh? What do you think? If we add some Play-Doh, do you think that will add to the birds' nest? Maybe. Let's put some of this Play-Doh over here on the edge of the nest, and I have an idea. If you have some Play-Doh, what do you think I can do with this branch? If we stick it in the Play-Doh, is it gonna stay? It acts as a wall for our birds, so it might protect our birds. So let me get more of the branches. Let's go stick it into the Play-Doh. Oh, and my friends, let's see if I can show you. I have some birds over here at my bird feeder. Let's see if we can get them. Oh, it flew away, but let me move this over here because the birds might come back. If they come back, I'm going to show you the birds that come to the bird feeder. Oh, here, let me show you right over here. Do you see those, my friends? Look at those birds. Maybe they're coming to go visit and see what kind of nest I'm building. What kind of birds do you think those are at the bird nest? Can you count how many birds you see? I see 1 bird, and I see 2 birds. My friends, oops, uh-oh. I think I scared it away, but maybe the birds will come back. All right, I'm so glad you guys were able to see the birds at the window. Okay, so let's keep building this nest. Now, if you have some Lego pieces like I had mentioned, or some building blocks, we can use that to keep building higher and higher. So let's keep building up. How many blocks did we use to make this nest? We used 14 blocks, right? So let's keep building higher. All right, now what is important for birds when they're sitting or sleeping in a nest? They probably want to be protected because it rains and it snows and all that kind of stuff. So let's add some more grass. Let's put in some more grass. Now I think we are making this nest very stable. Now, what does the word stable mean? That means we're making it nice and strong so it's not going to fall over. Now we're going to see if the egg, our pretend egg here, bird egg here, sits in the nest very nicely, then we know we did a good job. Let's see, let's put some of that grass in here. I think we're almost done, my friends. Let's go put some more of that grass over here. Okay, now, shall we put in our egg? Let's go see. Do you think, can you guess, do you think the egg is going to sit nicely in the nest, or do you think it's going to fall? I am going to be confident on this one. We're going to be confident, right, my friends? And we're going to say it's going to stay nice and comfy into our nest. So if you can see right here, I'm going to place the egg right here. And it stayed. And guess what? We have another experiment to do as well. If you were watching my steam a few weeks ago, we made our very own grass egg friends. Do you remember we made grass egg friends? Well, look at my grass egg friend now. Now, if you weren't here for that steam, the grass egg friend was made out of an empty eggshell, some soil, some grass seed that your mom or dad or your adult can get at the dollar store, and we planted the grass seed into the eggshell, and about 10 days later, the eggshell's hair grew. And you know what's so fun? My son is able to cut his hair now. So that would be a great experiment if you weren't able to do this a few weeks ago to do. Now let's go see if he is going to sit comfy in our nest. Let's go place you into our nest. Are you going to like our nest? I think he likes it, my friends. I'm going to show you. Do you think he looks comfy? I think he looks pretty comfy. I'm so glad we were able to make this bird nest together, and I hope you're able to make this at home as well. The next time you're going out for a walk, make sure to see if you find any things in nature that are lying on the ground. Twigs, grass, some part of greenery from bushes, and try to make a nest of your own. And I'm so glad you guys were here and were able to see some birds that visited our bird feeder, and also to be able to see our little grass head friend. Now, if you would like to know the materials to make this grass head friend that we made a few weeks ago, I will put it in the comments once I finish this video, as well as the materials that you will need for this nest. I hope you join us again next Friday for our steam. And just to let you know, we do have a few changes to our programming. Make sure you check out our posters on Facebook to see some of those changes. So our steam is now going to be at 11:30 a.m. on Fridays. So it's still going to be every Friday with myself, Miss Karen, and Miss Jennifer, but we will now be starting at 11:30 a.m. and we cannot wait to see you. Thanks for joining, friends. Bye.